Good morning. Say good morning, Lucy. Say good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Steve.
Right, Bristol today. Big bathroom. Let's go inside. Right, excited, Steve?
Very.
This is all we got. So this is coming out. Shower's moving. Shower's going down this end. This whole end's going to be the shower. Toilet's moving up this end. Basin is moving here. And then we've got a towel roll this side and a towel roll this side. So, let's start ripping out. It's a bit interesting. They've actually decided to do the driveway at the same week that we're here, so playing musical vans at the minute, so that'll be fun. Right, this is what we're looking like. Pulled a lot of this out now. Floor was a bit of a nightmare to go up because it was overboarded, but it's up and it's out and it's in the skip. This wall here, obviously, it's been replastered in the past and it was just crap. It just fell off basically. It's just lack of prep work. That's all I can put it down to. It's just, I mean, the overall finish to the walls was pretty good, but it's the same with anything in the prep. So do it properly. Right, just going to give you a couple of tips on this. Right, taking these off. There was one here as well. I'll just give you a quick tip of just how to make sure your valves aren't actually letting by. So all we really need to do is just turn them off and alright mate, and then crack a bleed valve. So any pressure that's in that radiator, that pressure out that bleed valve should drop off. If it continues to pour, then you know your valves are not working. Hey Steve.
Hey.
So yeah, I'll crack this off, get this radiator off.
So we're not doing anything inside yet, we're just putting a door on.
We're just putting a door on that, yeah, so we're not touching the inside of that cupboard. And if those valves are not letting by, this should stop. I mean, it's not actually full up, so it probably wasn't working before anyway. You can hear that pressure drop out now. Valves are good, Steve. Means we can just crack it off from the bottom and then just leave it on the valves for a second until we start altering pipework.
Yeah. Okay. We'll give it a flush first.
Quite an interesting little setup in here, really. There's actually a crawl space the other side of this wall, so it's in the roof. They've just literally cored everything through and put the cistern the other side of the wall, which I've not actually seen before, but it means we've got a crawl space so we can put our pipes the other side of the wall so we don't have to have anything exposed, because we have got to get 4" from here all the way up to that corner. So if we can run it the other side rather than boxing it in, it'll look a lot nicer. So yeah. Right, pull some more of this pipework out and get the shower off. This shower was a bit poorly fitted, to be honest. It's not actually mounted to anything, it's just floating in there. Had loads of plaster just wedged in, holding it up. So that's not really ideal. I mean, they do have fixings. I don't know why you just wouldn't back it with a piece of ply on the other side of the wall or something, just to get something a little bit more substantial rather than relying on a bit of plaster. But, you know, everybody's different, I suppose. Right, get that drain in. We'll pull this shower out, we'll pull this tray out. We'll pull the rest of this pipework out and have a really good clean down, because all of this pipework's got to come out because it's all moving. So, we'll get on that now. Right, just picking some floorboards up to try and get some of this pipework out. So down here, because we're removing this entirely, so this is actually connected through this that's sticking out the wall, which was hidden behind the bath. It wasn't, there was just a square cut out of the tile, which is Sparkies have done a nice job. I mean, that's just asking for a screw to go through it, but yeah, not ideal. So I'm going to pull this pipework out, and then we're just going to have a quick hoover up underneath the floorboards and just get rid of some of this rubbish, because there's loads under here. I mean, there's just like loads of, I mean, I don't even know what that's from. It's not very good, is it? Steve's having fun, aren't you, Steve?
Living a dream.
Scraping some loose stuff off. Just looking at these plans, I'm just gonna start marking out for pipe work, mainly for the basin at the moment, because we actually haven't got any of the stuff yet. It turns up tomorrow. So because we've got a floating, we've got a floating vanity going in here. So I'm gonna core a hole out for a waste that we can tie in the other side of the wall into a 4". And then I'm just gonna pre-drill the holes for water pipes and bits and pieces, just so we can, I can sleeve it up then and just, get that going really. So 2, 3, 4, 4 is our centre of that. So that's the centre of our basin. Level that up. Just like that. Just like that. Then we can just chuck some sleeving in there then. Be all protected then, Steve, won't it? Perfect. Next. Right. That was fun, wasn't it, Steve? We just got the shower tray out. It's quite tight in there. Just cut the waste off for the time being. We got a bit of rot. So that's good. So we'll pull these floorboards up. Just check this joist out. Make sure it's not too extensive. If not, then we can just reboard it and just move on. But keep on moving, Steve, innit?
Oh yeah.
A lot of rubbish come out of here. Steve's fed up with stairs.
I'm sick of stairs, yeah.
Right, we're in the crawl space, the other side of the wall. It's pretty nice up here. There's a whole roll of pegs. I'm not sure where that's going to go. There's also a nice correctly installed earth bonding. So that's working as it should, because it's terminated at least. Hey Steve.
Yeah.
Earth bonding's terminated. James will be happy with that. And it just gets better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut everything out for tonight so we can get the water back on. I'm just going to put stop ends on all of this, and then I'm going to rip this out and start again. I'm just going to do it in plastic again, but all the joints that are on it, we don't need them, so we'll just tidy it up and neaten it up. So it's all good fun. Where to start? Let's cut the shower out first. Steve, can I pass you some rubbish? Can I pass you some rubbish? Skip rubbish. There's just so much of it up here. I just can't do it. Or just, huh? Yeah, there's loads. Yeah. I put it all by the loft hatch, Steve. I just put it all by the loft hatch. I just don't understand this. It just winds me up. Just tidy up after yourself. Look at it all. Really disgraceful, really. I mean, what's the point in that? It's a perfectly good coupler, though. It's just junk everywhere up here. Oh, a little nest by the looks of it. Right. Steve's clearing that rubbish. I'm going to start cutting some of this out and get rid of this tank then, because we don't need that anymore. Not where we're going. I mean, I get why they've done this, just to make it look tidy, so there's no boxing in the bathroom, but at least tidy up after yourself. Come on, guys. Right. So at the moment, I think we've cut everything like that off. crap. It's completely unnecessary, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah. Other trades just don't do their work.
Screwdriver bit there. Could do one of those for these. Yep. Is that my screwdriver behind you, mate? Yeah, I mean there's just old pipework everywhere. We'll clear it out when we Steve. Those pipes can come out, that can come out. Now I just got to go over there and take all that out. Got it? And please, can people stop putting bloody baller fix valves on central heating systems? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What can you do? You can't make people do nice work, can you? I mean, there's loads of it. There's just so much crap up here. I mean, all the lagging is on the floor. It's not where it's supposed to be, is it? Alright, just chop this out. I used to put a non-return valve on the shower. At least it's done something. Cut this one off. Stop and put a date. It's just come on, if you just don't know what you're doing, then you shouldn't be doing it, should you? If you can't just it's just disgraceful. Just don't understand. Anyway, I'll stop moaning now and get on with it.
I'm just pipe slides.
Yeah, it's the last one. Last one off this, whatever this is. This is easy for our run because we're putting it back to where it originally was. We just have to bring the overflow down to connect back in down this end. So we'll just keep the trap, we'll run a new piece right across the wall and we'll drop it into like the top of it and we'll put a boss on there or something. And then our wastes for the shower are running outside anyway, so we'll reuse that. And then we'll tie our basin in. We'll run two separates, so one for the tank and then one for the basin. We'll just tie them both in down here. And that'd be nice. Wouldn't it? Be nice. Am I still on? Flashing?
Yeah.
That's alright then, because I've just been talking to myself otherwise. Alright, that's all I'm doing for today. Just pop those radiator pipes off as well so they can come off. We're capped. Water can go back on. I mean, I'll give this a good tidy out tomorrow, I think, and just give it a good hoover out as well. I'm going to pull these. These are all redundant now, so I'm going to pull them off the other side of the wall. And then we can pull this waste out tomorrow. But I just want to get the water back on today, really, that's all. Just wait for Steve to turn the water back on, just make sure there's no leaks in anything. I think we'll be good, to be honest. We just run the tap downstairs, mate. Cool. Right. No, you can turn it off, mate. Right, that's all we're doing today. I've just capped everything temporary, like I said. Oh, what a mess. Alright, anyway, let's scrap. Right, it's just getting better. I've just closed this floor back up now. We've just reinforced that joist that's going down here. Close that back up. I'm currently just picking up some floorboards so we can run some new radiator pipes, because we've got 2 tower rails going in here. So one's going here where this existing is. So I've got it back to the source or the incoming. We're just going to tap back off these and get rid of the other side of the wall. And then I can just bring one straight across and put for another. So lifting some floorboards. I mean, come on! I just, this blows my mind. There must be something that can be done about people doing their own electrics, but this is just horrendous. I mean, I stuck my hand down that floorboard, and this is live. Surely there should just, I mean, people wouldn't attempt to do their own gas, would they? In my mind, I'm a plumber and I think that's dangerous. So, I don't know how you electricians cope, to be honest. But, oh well, onwards and upwards, we'll put it right and we'll move on. So, we're just really going to have a clean down now for the rest of the day. Just tidied up, cut some floorboards ready for overboarding. Steve's having fun cutting boards. Hey Steve.
No, I'm not having fun.
You're not having fun? It's been a tough day actually.
I've had enough spares.
Yeah, it's been a tough day. We got a lot done. It's just finding so much along the way. It's just, everything's just escalating. It's just one of those things can't be avoided, and we can't just cover it up because, you know, we're the last ones there, aren't we, Steve?
Always the last ones there and inherit everybody else's mistakes.
Oh well. Let's get some boards down and have a tidy up. Right, we've had enough, haven't we, Steve?
We've had enough for today.
Packing up.
We've had a good crack.
Yeah, I had a good go. Started overboarding the floor already up to this point, because obviously I still need to tie in for the radiators. So we started gridding this. I've screwed all that bit and screwed this until the battery died on the impact, basically. So the plans for tomorrow are, we're going to run the pipe in for the radiators, run the pipe in for the shower. This board's not fixed, it's just lying down for a minute, so we can still get pipes in. Run all our pipes out for our taps, and then our cold in for the toilet. We've also got to run in a new 4-inch down at the far end. And then it's really it, start prepping, because I want to start tiling by Wednesday. So yeah, shower tray really can go in tomorrow and we can get that situated so that's drying overnight. And yeah, it'll be good. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Say goodbye, Steve.
Goodbye, Steve.
See ya.